I just have to say that it is so amazing to be here with all of you, and honestly, it's a little bit surreal because I've been thinking about it for so long. But I am just really grateful to have the opportunity to talk about why I am happy to support Secular Pro-Life and what their organization means to me and how it has changed my life. So 29 years ago, my mom found out that she was pregnant with me, and she was not excited about it. She was trying to leave an unhealthy relationship. She had never imagined herself as a mother, and she actually said the idea that she was pregnant with another person was weird and creepy. So her best friend at the time suggested that she should have an abortion because why would she bring a child that she didn't want into an already difficult situation? But she says that she knew biologically that I was not a part of her body and that my life had already begun. And even though she didn't feel emotionally attached to me, she knew that she didn't have the right to kill another person. So she didn't have an abortion. Not because I was wanted, but because my mom was one of the OG Secular Pro-Lifers. So my future was not taken away, and for that I am so grateful. So to be clear, my mom and I have a great relationship. And even though she faced challenges as a single mother, I've never doubted that she loves me and loves being my mom. But she didn't tell me this story until I was quite a bit older. So growing up, I never questioned the ethics of abortion. I never thought critically about it. And everyone around me was pro-choice, and so I kind of just believed the narratives that I heard, like only conservative Christian men are pro-life, and babies are better off being aborted than being born from unwanted pregnancies. And then I found out that I was an unwanted pregnancy. The cognitive dissonance kind of imploded. And I realized that the people that I was close to, a lot of them would have fully supported my mom if she had decided to abort me, and that was a really disturbing realization. But even then, I didn't feel comfortable calling myself pro-life because I thought I'm a secular left-leaning woman, and that's just not who pro-lifers are. But then I found out about secular pro-life and the whole secular pro-life movement, and I felt like an entire world had opened up to me, and I felt seen and validated in a way that I had never felt before. And I realized that pro-lifers come from all walks of life. There are secular people who are pro-life, there are leftists who are pro-life, there are a lot of women who are pro-life.
Yeah.
And then Roe versus Wade was overturned, and the pro-choicers around me just erupted, and they started saying things like banning abortion doesn't stop abortions, and women will be dying left and right. But secular pro-life showed up, and they had a ton of evidence to completely dispel these claims. And as I was listening to them and other organizations like them, I realized that pro-lifers, when they speak, they're so articulate and loving, and the way that they spoke was just so logical and clear, and I realized that that was the community that I wanted to be a part of. And then in March of 2023, I found out that I was unexpectedly pregnant, and I was terrified. We had not been planning on another child. I didn't imagine what life was going to look like. I just kind of had this feeling of dread. But a couple months before that, Monica had given this speech at the March for Life, where she said that I had value before I was born, and so did you, and so do your children. And that really stuck with me. And I knew that however I felt, I didn't have the right to decide that my daughter didn't deserve to live. Just as all those years ago, my mom knew that she didn't have the right to decide that I didn't deserve to live. So all of you here tonight, please remember how important it is to speak up the way Secular Pro-Life does. Claim your space and remember that you have to stand up for those who have no voice because you never know who is listening. Thank you.